Hi, good people. I'm sure you are very good. It is Monday, or do we call it My Day? It is our once upon a time My Day. And our once upon a time My Day is about the lost axe. The lost axe. And before we go to the lost axe, this is the first Monday of the last month of the year 2024. And because it is the first Monday of the month, allow me to wish you Happy New Month. It is also the first Monday of Advent. So again, I wish you a happy and a reflective Advent season. As you think about that, let us go to the axe. Once upon a time, my day. The lost axe. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled by a dense forest, there lived a humble woodcutter named Liam. He made his living by cutting wood from the forest and selling it in the village market. Every day, Liam would venture deep into the woods, chop down fallen trees, and return home with a bundle of firewood. One chilly morning, while Liam was cutting wood near a bubbling stream, his axe slipped from his hands and fell into the deep waters. It was an old, trusted axe, one he had used for many years, and it was irreplaceable. Liam stood by the water's edge, staring at the axe, very helpless. He tried to wade into the stream to retrieve it, but the current was too strong and the water was too deep for him. He realized that he would drown anytime. He held on to life, but desperate and frustrated. As he sat on the bank, feeling defeated and hopeless, an old man appeared. He was wearing a cloak of leaves and had a long silver beard. He greeted Liam warmly and asked what had troubled him. Liam explained his predicament, telling the old man how he had lost his axe. The old man nodded, understanding. "My son, I can help you," he said. "But first, I must test your honesty." With that, the old man reached into the water and pulled out a shiny golden axe. "Is this your axe, young man?" the old man asked, holding it up to Liam. Liam looked at the golden axe in awe. It sparkled in the sunlight, and for a moment he was tempted. He said in his heart, "I think this is what I have been dreaming of and praying that I get." It was beautiful, and surely no one would know if he claimed it as his own. But Liam thought about how hard he had worked for his old axe and knew that it was not right to take something that didn't belong to him. No, Liam said, shaking his head. "That is not my axe. My axe was simple and very old. I love it the way it is. The old man smiled and nodded. He then reached into the waters again and pulled out a silver axe. "Is this your axe, young man?" he asked. Liam examined the silver axe closely. It was better than his own, but still not as precious as the golden one. He hesitated, but once more, he stayed true to his values. "No, no, please," he replied. "That is not mine either. My axe was plain, but it was mine." The old man was impressed by Liam's integrity. He smiled warmly and reached into the water. The final time. This time, he pulled out Liam's old axe, the one Liam had lost. "Is this your axe, young man?" he asked. Liam's face lit up with relief. Oh yes, my dear friend, that is my axe. Oh, I feel so good," said with gratitude. The old man nodded and said, "My son, because you were honest, I will reward you." He handed Liam the old axe and then added, "I will also give you the golden and silver axes as a gift for your integrity. You have shown that the value of honesty is greater than wealth or possessions." Liam thanked the old man and returned home, grateful not only for the gifts, but for the lesson he had learned. From that day forward, Liam became known not just for his skill as a woodcutter, but for his honesty. People in the village admired him, and he was respected far and wide. End of the story. Liam sent us home with a lesson on this great My Day. It's about integrity. Integrity is the foundation of a good character. When faced with temptation or adversity, always choose honesty over long-term gain. True rewards come to those who remain true to themselves. So let me ask you, how can we live a life of integrity? Number one, be honest and transparent. On this, hold on two values and virtues: truthfulness and transparency. Always be truthful. Please, always be truthful. Even when it is uncomfortable and naked, please be truthful. Please avoid lying, exaggerating, or withholding important information. Number two, know and live by your values. Understand your core values as a human being. What truly matters to you in life, such as honesty, kindness, respect, and fairness, and be consistent. Make decisions that are consistent with your values, even when faced with the pressure to act differently. Remember Liam. You remember him? Honor your commitments. Number three, on this, be reliable and be accountable. Lesson 4 on how to live a life of integrity. Respect others. Show empathy and fairness. 5, be courageous in upholding what is right. I love this. Stand up for what is right, even if it means standing up alone against millions. Stand up for what is right, even if it will mean standing alone. Avoid compromising your values. In situations where you feel pressure to compromise, stay true to what is right, even if it means facing adversity. Don't I love that? Number 6, practice self-reflection, introspection, and continuous improvement. Number 7, develop emotional resilience. On this, we talk about self-control, gratitude, and humility. And finally, lead by example. Inspire others. Be a role model for integrity. Your actions can inspire others to live with honesty and respect. Encourage openness. Create an environment where people feel safe to speak openly and honestly without fear of judgment or retaliation. Living with integrity is not always easy, but it leads to greater self-respect, trust in relationships, and a clear conscience. It also creates a foundation for a fulfilling and a meaningful life. Thank you. Once upon a time, my day. May God bless you. May He protect you and give you the grace and the power to stand for that which is right, for that which is humane, for that which is godly. Enjoy this week and the last month of 2024. Once upon a time, I remain your priest and servant, Father CK of my day.